So we are back. So it's time to continue our MLB The Show 16 Toronto Blue Jays franchise ball. We just won that game against San Francisco. It is Mad Bum's debut on the season. It wasn't the greatest debut, but we did win 5-4 off that home run. So it was the game 5-4. San Francisco had 11 hits. We had 9 on the game. We had overall just a decent game overall. So looks like Tulo, Edwin, and Rasmus and Aaron Seaby all had home runs. They all had RBIs except Rasmus had 2. And what else is there to look at? Oh yeah, Michael Barber, he pitched 6.1 innings, allowing 8 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned runs overall, and 4 strikeouts. Mad Bum pitched 5 innings, allowing 9 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Sal's came in pitching 2 innings, allowing 1 hit, and the rest of our pitchers came in, just played very well though. So looks like it was a close game. It wasn't the greatest games of all, but ultimately it was a W, and that's exactly what we need in this AL East. And this AL East is actually kind of competitive right now. We got Blue Jays 29-17, got Rays 23-23, Red Sox 22-22, Orioles 22-23, the Yankees 20-27. So it's somewhat competitive. We're up there for the top record in the league, so it's pretty good. But go check out the rest of their teams in the league. The Tigers 30-16, we got the Astros 29-18, Indians 27-18, Nationals 28-18. Cubs only 30-16. I thought they'd be a little bit better than that, just based on their roster. But they're one game better than us, so we're still a better team when it comes to the World Series. So any other teams to really look at? We got the Giants 27-18 after L, and that's basically about it. So right now we have a decent season overall. Right now we're leading the team. Where is it? In batting average, we're 7th in the league. At bats, I don't know where we're at. We're leading the league in runs though, which is really good. We are in hits. Where are we at? 8th in hits, not too bad. Anything else? Home runs were 3rd. First in RBIs, which is really good to see. Lucas Still leading the team with 46 RBIs. Is he leading this? Wait, he might be leading the MLB. Is he? I mean, batting average. Anyone up there for batting average? You got Donaldson, 325 batting average. That's crazy. Anyone else? Anthony Rendon, 389. That's what the heck? So Rendon's really good. But anything else in the AL? Hits, Chris Davis leading the league. Or AL. Then Troy Tulowitzki is in 6th. And Donaldson tied with Tulo, so it's pretty good. So in AL home runs, we got Tulo 16 lead in the American League, and then we got Lucas Duda with 12 in 5th place. So we got a pretty good amount of people in the top 10. We also have Edwin in the 8th spot too, which is pretty good. So we're doing really well in home runs. How about RBIs? Lucas Duda number 1 in the American League in home run RBIs. Actually, no, he's number 1 in the MLB in RBIs. So it looks like our team's doing very well when it comes to all these statistics in the American League and MLB. So let's go and simulate, I guess, now up to a new date. So right now we have the draft in early June. So we'll have to go and quickly watch out for the scouting stuff. We got to make sure we get all the players scouted as much as possible, because I don't want to have another bad draft like the last 2 years. We need to find a stud in the first round. The only problem is though with the first round this year, so we don't even have a first round pick because we got Mad Bum. But we got to go and find some studs in the top few rounds and see if we can get anyone good. So let's go ahead and simulate a few games. I'd say up to maybe May 31st. Let's see what's going. So Drew Hudson is now able to be reinstated from the DL, but he's still injured for 1 to 2 weeks. So we could activate him. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to. 1 to 2 weeks or 15-day DL. Yeah, we'll activate him. 15-day DL is like 2 weeks. So we'll do that. He's on the bench now. Wait, first we'll go check out the roster now. It's a mess. Let's check this out. So, who do we have in MLB? We have one more player than we need to. So, we're going to go and probably send down Hutch to the AAA. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Send him down to the AAA so he doesn't mess up our roster up there. And we should be good. Wait. I send him down a guy from the AAA down to the AA. So, this thing's a huge mess when it comes to all this kind of stuff. Michael Saunders down there, too. Okay, send him down to the AA. Oh yeah, one thing about this is that I signed another player, or a few more players for the AA and the AAA. Because I found out there's like, my rosters aren't even full at all. There's a big mess down there. So, anyone else? I could send someone down to the Class A. We'll send down Ian Hinch. How about that? There you go. So everything's all good when it comes to rosters. Let's go and simulate up to early June. Okay, we simulate up to about June 6th, but the Padres are offering us a trade. Let's see his trade. So, Justin Milano going to the Pirates for AJ Fissler. That's not too bad of a trade, but the thing is, we do not really have too many left field or outfield prospects for that matter. Not really prospects, but just depth players. And AJ Fissler, we could convert him to a starting pitcher, but the thing is, actually he's not too bad either. It's actually a really good trade though. I usually get terrible trades for guys with D potential, 52 overall for guys with 70 overall and C potential. So a great trade by the Padres, but is it? I don't really know if we need to pick him up though. We could convert him to a starting pitcher, we could do that, but the thing is we have way too many pitchers in the first place, and Justin Milano is just good where he's at. He's 24 years old, he's 70 overall, he's going to be a great depth player for their team. Plus, he's got a 323 batting average for the AAA too, so which is pretty good. Don't want to mess that up, no trade, but a great good offer though, I like that. So we just entered early June, we actually had a pretty good simulation. We won 3 in San Francisco, you swept San Francisco. It looks like we won the Yankee series, we tied the Tampa Bay series, we won the Yankee series again, and we won the first game of the Dodgers series 7-5. So our team doing very well right now. Let's go and simulate this last game and go to the draft. Right there. Okay, so we're at our first year 2018 player draft. So let's go in. We gotta have a good draft this time. No duds, only studs. Okay, so San Diego has the first overall pick. One thing you gotta remember though is we do not have any picks as San Francisco has our compensatory pick in the compensatory round. So we'll have our first pick. So we don't have our first pick until the 28th overall pick in the second round. So we won't have much of a good quality prospects to look at. But we'll still have a few good prospects in the back of our pocket. So let's go and simulate until our pick. So first overall pick, Douglas Jamieson, third baseman. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, before we go and pick our player in the second round, we're gonna check out who San Francisco took. So they took Peter Rossi. So 18-year-old second baseman, straight out of high school too. So he's 70 potential. That's actually really good. 70 potential. Now we gotta go and look at who we're picking up in the first round. So let's hope there's some great players left for us. So thing is, right now, basically one of our big issues is catching. So one thing we could pick up is Henry Francisco. So it looks like his stock report his scouting report, 40 out of 60 for contact. So it's pretty good. It's about below average. It's actually not too bad. It's below average. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. But 35 out of 55 for contact. That's still kind of bad. Anything else? He's got the 80 potential though, it looks like. But our scouting report did not really do too much on him. So I kind of wonder about Henry Francisco. But let's go check out some other players. So anyone else that we scouted completely, that's an 80 potential. Anyone else? Anyone? There's nobody scouted that's at 80 potential. Damn, that sucks. So get the low and look. We could pick up Henry Francisco, which I might do. We have Diego Valbuenos. Boas? I can't even say his name, I'm sorry. Got Joe Perkinson, Stephen K, Tom Jowers, Nathan Vogel. The thing is, you don't need relief, we don't need left field. Actually, we kind of need left field, we're kind of thin on that. But catching, it says we're deep, but we need a catching prospect like ASAP. We have Pedro Alvarado who's a C potential. He's never going to get anywhere in this league, so I don't really want to trust that. Anyone else that we need? We probably need relief pitching. We're fine with that. We can just get some old guys for relief pitching. Finn at left field. So left field's kind of a thing too. I don't know. So we got right now my front runner is Henry Francisco, straight out of international. So where is he from? Venezuela too. 6'5", 21 years old. So he should have at least. Oh, he's a 50 overall. That's the thing. But the thing is, you don't know if it's actually true or not. His accuracy could be off. Anyone else? You got Diego, Joe, 55 overall. Anyone else? Stephen K, 55 overall. 18 years old though, from New York. So we have no idea when it comes to Stephen K. He's average at contact. I mean, he's pretty decent at that. His 60-yard dash is not too bad either. Anyone else? Diego, 7. Anyone who's good? You got Lexi Morales. Not too bad himself. 60 overall. Looks like he's really good at not really good. He's below average when it comes to contact and power. Anything else? Good at fielding. Anything else? Good at speed. He's kind of the speedier guy. So looks like Lexi Morales is more of the speed and contact kind of guy. But he's got a little bit of power though on him too. His power and contact are the exact same. So should we take a bet on the catcher or Lexi Morales, who I'm kind of leaning towards right now? We also have Stephen K though, who's on here. He's got good contact, I guess. His power is not where it's at. He's got good play vision. His speed's actually 45 out of 45. That's not too bad. Anything else? He's 20, but the only problem is his MLB ETA is 2022 plus, which you don't know, it's probably as bad overall, I guess. Alexi Morales, Stephen K. This is kind of tricky here. Alexi Morales, 60. You know what? Does he play? Yeah, he plays second base. Stephen K plays left field. He also plays second base and third base too. But the thing is, Alexi Morales might be the better overall prospect. I'm just comparing here. Anything else? 6.96, 6.5. It's faster. It's a righty. Stephen K, a righty. They're virtually almost the same. You know what? Let's go and take a chance on Alexi Morales. Is he any good? I have no idea, but we just gotta go and just go with our gut feeling. I'm sorry if it took so long, but I gotta make sure these draft picks are okay, because I don't want to mess up once again. So we got now Joe Perkins, he still hasn't gotten picked. Stephen K. Anyone else? Got Peter Johnson, not too bad. Anything else? This is only guys with 80 potential, looks like. Yeah, that guy's brutal. So all the guys that we scouted were top players who already got picked in the first round, which really sucks. So now it looks like we might have to go and just pick up. Looks like Stephen K. Is he better than Joe? So we're mostly going to go and pick Peter Johnson as our third round pick. Let's go and draft Peter Johnson onto the team. So hopefully he's good. I don't know if he is. He's got a good potential. I mean, he's got to be something. So let's go in our fourth round and see who we can get. So who is they're on there? Got Joe Perkinson's not too bad. Diego Vala Labos and Stephen K. once again. It's passed over I don't know how many times. So we got Nathan Vogel on here, not too bad. Let's see Nathan, is he any good? He's a second baseman. He's got below average when it comes to contact and power, right, for righties. He's kind of okay, he's decent. Anyone else on here? It's Stephen K. though, once again passed over. Should we take a chance on the 18-year-old left fielder? I mean, it's like our fourth round pick. It literally means nothing almost. Unless you can find a stud like Kevin Pillar, but I mean, he's no Kevin Pillar, but I mean, we need left fielders. Let's just go and pick Stephen K. Got nothing to lose here. I'm drafting Stephen K. So anyone else when it comes some players? Is there anyone left? Gotta be something left. Okay, so looks like all the 18 or the 80 potential guys are gone. Let's see who's up next. So we got Kelly Alvarado, 22 years old. Look at catchers. Any catchers left? No whatsoever. So there's probably not gonna be a decent catcher in the entire draft anyway. So anyone else? We drafted Peter Johnson, Alexi Morales, and Stephen K. Hopefully they're good. But anyone else in here? 18-year-old 21-year-old Matthew Ledford, Orlando Marquez, David Yamazaki. We're gonna go for a 19-year-old or 20-year-old most likely, or even 18 too. Let's go and pick. We need a reliever, right? Yeah, we do. Yeah, Rolando too. Rolando Marquez. He's already MLB ready though. He's gonna be terrible. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pick him. Chris Estella. I mean, he's bad too though. Damn, all these guys are terrible. Well, we need relief pitching though, most likely. Like, relief pitching doesn't have to be like top spot 80 overall kind of thing. It's more of a 70 overall kind of thing. Let's go and draft the MLB ready Chris Estrella or Estrella. Yeah, Estrella. Okay, draft Chris Estrella into the team. So we got another player, another reliever on our team. It doesn't really matter too much when it comes to these picks, but we're going to the 6th round. We're not really looking at much of anything left for talent. Is there anything left? It doesn't look like it. I got Enrique, David Yamazaki, Ryan Declan. Anyone else? Oh, these guys are bad. Holy crap. David Yamazaki might be the best prospect you can find here. So let's go draft the best available, David Yamazaki. I'm not really looking like towards positional kind of things, because when it comes to the draft, you just draft whatever's best available, because you don't know how bad you're going to be at that position 3 years down the road when that guy's be coming up to the MLB. So you never really know when it comes to that. So yeah, I don't know. So let's go and recap this draft though first. So first overall pick was Douglas Jameson. Then we have Daniel Greenberg. Anyone else? We got some decent players here. Enrique. Let's see Douglas though. He looks to be pretty good. 21-year-old, 57 overall, 8 potential. Actually, it's pretty bad though. That's actually a bust almost. That's kind of nearing bust kind of territory. 57 overall, 21 years old is terrible. Damn, that was a bad pick by the Padres. But any studs here, though. 43. Oh, my good God. This is brutal. If this is how the draft is going to be, that's not good at all. 49 overall. What are these overalls even? Damn. 57 overall, 22 years old. Jack Frost. He's like the best player here. Jack Frost. 63 overall, 20 years old. He's going to be good in a few years. Enrique Marmagello. 61 overall, B potential. That's not the greatest. Stephen Endo. Anyone else? Derek Looney. He's bad too. He's predicted to be 80 potential too. So, oh my God. Some of these guys could be terrible. What's up this first round here? Come on, there's no talent. There's like literally no talent. Steven Valentine is the best guy here. Oh yeah, and then there's Mari Majam. He's gonna be good. 72 overall, 22-year-old. So that's a stud out of 18 overall. David Davison. He's pretty bad too himself. I mean, you don't want a 50 overall guy at 22 years old. Like, it's gonna take at least 10 years for him to be good or anything close to that. And Lewis Howard. He's a good draft pick. He's decent. He's a power guy. Tyrone James. 50 and over. That's another bad draft pick too. Come on, these are terrible drafts. Let's hope this isn't up with my draft pick either. Tahadito Nishinishi. Oh no, this is gonna be terrible. Jeff Berger, any good? These guys any good? Reynaldo Valentine is decent, I guess. Let's first check out who San Diego took with our pick. Oh my God, they're terrible. Deep potential. Oh my God. Like, he's good coming out of the draft, but that's terrible. How can you draft the guy who's deep potential in like the first round too? Did they literally just scroll to the bottom of the list and say, you know what, let's take a chance on Rossi. I like his name. I like his game. But oh, that's hilarious. 92 speed's really good though. He's not too bad. He's more of a guy you just throw in there when it comes to pinch running and pinch hitting. But okay, it's okay. But he's got no potential and no future to him at all. Like, when he comes, he's as good as he is coming out of high school. He must have been a monster out of high school though, with that contact and that speed. That'd be crazy. But he's gonna be terrible in the MLB though. Anyone else? You got Jorge Morales. That's a good draft pick out of the second round. Anyone else really? Like 80 potential. A lot of deep potential guys. This is not looking good at all. B potential, that's looking promising, I guess. Let's mostly importantly look at our draft picks though. Are they any good? Are they any good? There we go. We finally drafted a good player. 8 potential, 60 overall, 18 years old. Yes, we got a good guy. Thank you so much. And drafted straight out of high school too, Alexi Morales. Remember the name. Remember his game in 3 years. He's gonna be good. I'm telling you, he's gonna be good. Top player on the team, quality. I don't even know what top player, kind of quality player. I don't know what I'm saying, but Alexi Morales, just this talent is too good for words, I guess you could say. But Todd Kidd, any good? Just terrible. Let's see what San Francisco passed on. Or not, yeah, San Francisco. Andy Mims. They could have took the stud Alexi Morales, but they took Andy Mims, deep potential, 57 overall guy. Never going to be anything in this league. So Alexi Morales looking very good. Just coming out of the second round. But anyone else good? Henry Francisco. We were going to pick Henry, but nah, he's not anything near what Alexi is. Joaquin Godwin. Let's go see if our draft pick in the third round is any good. Is he any good? Okay. Peter Johnson. Any good? There we go. Another stud drafted in the third round, Peter Johnson. He's going to be good. 66 overall, 22 years old. He's going to be good. Because right now, if you remember, Nigel Pageant was 69 overall, 27 years old or 26 years old. So imagine Peter, though. He's going to be a great pitcher in the MLB. So remember his name, remember his game, just like Alexi Morales. So let's see who San Francisco passed on once again. Angelo Herrera, never going to be anything in this league. So they passed on Peter Johnson. Like, look at all these guys. They passed over Peter Johnson. I can't believe that. Let's go and see if we can get 3 in a row here. The third player in a row. That's good. 8 potential. This draft is already leaps and bounds better than our last year's draft. Last year's was terrible. We drafted a C potential in the first round. So the reviews are in. Our draft is 10 times better this year. But let's go check out Stephen K, though. Is he any good? He's most likely going to be a bust, though. There you go. B potential, 48 overall. I mean, he's got room to grow, I guess you could say. Room to grow. But is there anyone good out of the 4th round, though? I mean, there's pretty bad quality content. Anyone good? All guys are C and D potential. So it looks like we picked the best guy available in this 3rd or the 4th round. Yeah, all these guys are like D potential and C potential. So we did get a good draft pick, though, I guess. You could say that. No C's yet. So our report card's looking very good for us. 2 A's and a B is not too bad. That'd be passing grade. Oh, there's a B, but he was picked early in the 4th round, though. And our player's still better than him. He's got better contact, but still, we got a better future. I guess maybe the same future as him, but still. Very good draft pick coming out of the 4th round with Stephen K. Even though he is an 18-year-old, 44 overall, or 48 overall, he's something at least. Let's go into the 5th round, see if there's anybody good. So, let's see, he's 80 overall, so 80 potential guys. So there's Nathan Vogel, okay, it's decent. Got Joe Perkinson, Perkinson? I don't know, I think that's his name, yeah, it is. I can't really read right now, but 40 overall, 28 years old, or 20 years old, that's decent. Anyone else? Let's go to our player we picked. Chris Estrella, he's gonna be brutal though, oh my god. Is he gonna be any good? 68 overall, 19 years old, okay, I guess for a reliever, he's decent. So, our first C in our report card comes straight out of the 5th round, which is expected. So, is there anyone good out of the 5th round though, besides Joe? Got Jesus, he's not really the Jesus he wanted to be, but Diego, terrible. Bobby, just straight up trash. Joe, he's okay. Luis is actually good. Lewis Horner can play practically every position, it seems like. So Lewis Horner, the best player to come out of the 5th round, but we did not have the opportunity to draft him though, so that kind of sucks. But Lewis Horner, best player out of the 5th round, unless there's someone else like Tim Black. Oh, he's bad. Tim Lane, he's terrible. Let's see who we passed on though. Do we pass on Ray Velasquez? That's about it there. So let's go into the 6th round and see what happens. There's John Murphy, he's terrible. Anyone else? Ethan Joseph, he's trash. Let's go to anyone else who we drafted. See Matthew Ledford. He's terrible. I was gonna actually draft him, but David Yamazaki, is he any good? He's gonna be probably our worst player we've seen so far. And he is our first deep potential. Not good whatsoever. So he passed on Greg Downs. So he's 46 overall, 22 years old. Worst draft pick we had so far. But anyone else? Greg Downs, he's better than him. So we could have got Greg, but we got David Yamazaki. So going into the 7th round, is there anyone good here too? So we got Ryan DeClan, he's picked there, he's okay. Joe Wilkinson, he's okay, I guess, for 7th round. Enrique Valado, that's his name, yeah. 57 overall, 20 years old, that's okay. So, we didn't get a 7th round draft pick, but our draft is really good. 2 A potentials and a B potential, a C, and I believe a D. So, we had a really successful draft, we got who we wanted, but is there anyone else good in the 1st round? First round is practically a bust except for Jack Frost, who is actually is a really good name. But anyone else in the 1st round though? I gotta double check this. Steven Valentine, he's decent, I guess. Anyone else? Victor, he's trash. So I can't believe they passed on our best draft pick. I believe so, which is Alexi Morales. He's gonna be a stud coming straight out of high school too, which is unbelievable. A potential, 62 overall, 18 years old. He's going to have a very good career, but low power right now and contact, but he's eventually going to get good. So let's go to this draft and go and sign those mofos. So submit day and go into acquisitions, sign draft picks, and sign all these guys. So 90 overall, 92 overall, 82, 72, and 69. So that's a very good draft, or at least draft by us. So let's go and sign Alexi, Peter, Stephen K, Chris. Wait, he's over 100. Oh, I guess he's 72 overall. Damon Yamazaki. Wait, is he 68 overall? That's what it was. Okay, so we got very good draft picks out of here. Is there anyone good though? Carlos Diaz. He's got a good potential. Is he the best one out of this though? We had a 92 though out of Peter Johnson. Anyone better than a 92? Anyone? Luis Horner, 89 overall potential at a Lewis. So Lewis is going to be a very good player, though. Good find by... Who is this? Kansas City. Anyone else? Jack Frost, 91. Looks like, yeah, they had a really good draft. Andy Lewis got 89 overall, or 89 overall potential. Steven Valentine, 83. Cam McDonald, 88. So they did a very good draft over there. Anyone else, though? Oh, Nigel Greenberg, though. 97 overall potential. That's crazy. Holy crap. 22 years old, too, so that's not too bad. Anyone else, though? We got Richie Acosta. He's not too bad. Anyone else, though? Better than Greenberg. We got Quentin Calvert. Not too bad. Anyone else out of here? Oh, we got Dave Davison, too. I think he's first round. Anyone else? There's a few. Yeah, there's a few good players out here. But looks like Chris Johnson was a really good draft pick, though. Douglas Jamieson, he's pretty good himself, too. The problem is these guys are like 21, 22, which means they have less time to go fulfill their potential. So we still got a really good draft pick in Alexi Morales at 90 overall potential and only 18 years old. Okay, so we had a really good draft out of picking Alexi Morales, Peter Johnson, Stephen K, and Chris Estrella. And we're not going to count David Yamazaki because he's just terrible. But anyway, very good draft this year, 10 times better than last year's, that's for sure. We got 2 studs in the organization now, and our team's actually doing really well now in the MLB. So 30 and 22 Blue Jays doing very well, and I guess I'll quickly end this episode off right here. That was a first-year player draft of 2018. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.